Now it's time to create a brush. Creating a brush is really simple. It's as easy as going to Edit and clicking on Define Brush preset on any image we have opened in Photoshop. In this case, I would like to create a brush that will create the effects of bubble blowing out. In order to do this, I am creating another document and a new layer on it. I make a circle and I color this circle white. I am adding an inner shadow to it. The part we're going to see from that we do with the brush is the black part. That's why I did a white background with a white bubble. Let's increase the size. What's going to show is this dark side. I'm going to apply the glow upside down, meaning I'm going to apply dark glow instead of light. We're going to do two types of glow. One is going to be a small black circle. We applied a mask and a gradient, and blur, select, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And another type of glow is simply going to be a black little circle with some blur. I'm doing this fast because we've already gone through all this in other exercises and don't want to waste time here. I prefer concentrate to showing you how to do the brush. Wherever I want some glow, I can make of these little circles. I am going to enlarge this a little and I'm going to deform it. And I am rotating this one close to the edge. I am picking this one and I am going to duplicate it. Okay. Let's say warp. Let's say this is our bubble. Okay. Once we have simulated bubble, the only thing we have to do, as we said before, is going to edit, define brush preset. Photoshop is going to scan everything it seems and it's going to tell me the maximum size the brush can get, which is 269 pixels. I can name it burbuja, bubble, and press OK. And immediately, this new brush belongs to the group of brushes I can use with Photoshop. It is actually the last one on the list. So let's use it. I am come to this image, I pick any color and I pick my new brush. As you can see, the part we painted black before shows red here. And the white part is transparent. So if I change any color, it is going to show the color. In this case, I prefer to color it white. That's how it's going to be natural. Now I want different sizes, angles, and colors. To get this, we select our brush, and on the brush preset, we select the Shape Dynamic option. So now we're going to be getting different sizes. We pick a scattering to so that they get scattered all over. Here on Color Dynamic, we're going to add some hue jitter so that we can get some colored bubbles. We can reduce the brightness a little. The color I choose are in between red and green. The more foreground background jitter, the more color we get. I don't want this option. Let's better to pick transfer. Using transfer, some bubble will be transparent and some will have some color. Some will look closer and some looks fuller. I'm now setting transfer on 100%. I prefer only some of the stroke with different opacity. I am creating a new layer so that I can transform the bubbles. Now, instead of clicking, I'm keeping the mouse pressed. I'm going to do single click to place bubbles wherever I want to. On the new layer, I'm going to add even smaller bubble. I am reducing the opacity even more. And there we go. This is just an example on the things we can do when we create our own brushes using Photoshop.